Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. If you can hit that like button so we can get that out of the way, share that video, comment below, and go ahead and subscribe. It's free. And turn on that notification bell. Everything over here is allegedly and always, in my opinion. This is for fair use, Copyright Act of 1976 for celebrity news, entertainment, news reporting, teaching, and all that good jazz. Okay, within stating that, I want to go ahead and you guys read the title Guilty, Karen Hugert, the Grand Dame. Not so grand now. Maybe, maybe not. But let me get into this because the actual video is kind of lengthy. So I just want to take you back a little bit. I want to give a huge shout out to People Magazine. This is where I got some of the backstory just to bring you up to date. But let me give you the backstory. Let me go ahead and share the screen with you guys. And just a little backstory. This was published on December the 18th. This is People Magazine. And you guys see what they're saying. She was found guilty. Karen Hugert has been found guilty on nearly all counts after being charged with a DUI in Maryland in March. So this was all the way back in March. And in March, don't hold me to it, but I think she wanted to fight the case because she wasn't read her Miranda rights or something around that effect. Me personally, I wouldn't have probably fought after you guys see the video. But everybody's entitled to their own directions. So this is from her attorney. His name is Scott A. Bolden. He tells People exclusively in a statement, although we are disappointed in the jury's verdict, we, of course, respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. And then it just says he's the Real Housewife attorney. Bolden, a partner at Reed Smith Law Firm, adds, we continue to reserve Mrs. Hugert's rights to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. You guys listen to that line, right? That sentence right there. She reserves the right to an appeal, which is true, and attend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. Okay, once y'all watch this video, y'all let me know if she needs to do that. We appreciate your support and prayers for Ms. Hugert and her family at this time. And it said here, after the March 19 incident, Hugert, 61, was charged a DUI, which means driving under the influence, and a DWI, driving while intoxicated. Negatively driving a vehicle in a careless and impromptu manner, endangering property, life, and person, as well as recklessly driving a vehicle in wanted and willful disregard for the safety of persons and property. Pretty much saying you shouldn't have been driving, Karen. And I'm going to read this little part right here because this kind of spells out some other charges. Other charges include failure to control vehicle speed on the highway to avoid a collision, driving a vehicle in excess of reasonable and prudent speed. Forgive me, guys, my sinuses in the morning is not with it. Speed on the highway, driving a vehicle on the highway with suspended registration. Karen, I had forgot about that. You didn't have your registration. Come on, Grand Dame. Your registration should not be suspended. You driving dirty, driving with a suspended registration. And I'm surprised her license was suspended because once your registration is suspended, they're supposed to, within a certain amount of time, suspend your license if you don't get that taken care of. Failure to notify administration of change of address within 30 days. It says here, She was found guilty on all charges except recklessly driving. Her rep tells people the reality star is scheduled to be sentenced on January the 29th. Okay, enough with that. I want you guys to go ahead. I want to go ahead and get into the video because it's it's two parts and it's kind of lengthy. And I want to send a shout out to the Shade Room. I told y'all this brain is not with it this morning. Trying to wake up. Let me go ahead and share it, bring it up for you guys.
I would rather. I don't like it. Okay, I'd rather her not do a lot of talking at this point, anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight?
Ma'am said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Or wait. Well, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Breaking me.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
You remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
This the vehicle right here, guys.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah. Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's
I'm looking for your license, man.
No, right. We don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it. Karen.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you want. I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink today? That's my question.
See if your license is in here.
As soon as we get fired.
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one.
Look at that.
He's right. Bowles is working on the acre report, so it's probably on there. If not,
Make sure he doesn't.
Guys, take a look. Let me let them show it again. But see, this a house back here, these trees, and this property. I mean, the way this car is looking, yeah, she could have easily went back there with a house of property damage to these people's houses if it wasn't for those trees. But let me go ahead and let it continue because I wanted you guys to see the car like really good.
have it already. I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles, one of my.
All right, I'll check.
Can you answer everything for me first? Thank you.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking? Okay, can I talk with?
Guys, look at this. You guys see that car? See, look at that. All that's gone. All of this. Look at there. Look, and you see those lights back there? That's a house property. Look how close she was to that property. If these two trees wouldn't have stopped the car, she could have easily did property damage there, and the car could have kept going to the house, depending on the rate of speed. Boy, Karen. And I love Ray. I love me some Ray. But Ray, you were feeding her. I know you trying to protect her and for her not to go to jail, but Ray, she was going to jail. I'm sorry. Ray. Here we go.
He's right. Bowles is working on the acre report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles, one of my.
All right, I'll check.
Can you answer everything for me first? Thank you.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking? Okay, can I talk with?
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much?
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, they're assuming that you had more than you should have.
Good.
And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Okay.
You had a couple of beers.
Check. That's it.
I would rather.
I don't like
video
it.
not
Okay,
recorded.
I'd rather
It's
her
okay.
not do a lot of.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, um, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at Karen really is getting off easy. This officer is handling her with kid gloves, from what I can see, because most officers do not want to talk to anyone but the person that is, you know, that they're talking to. So he's really trying to be nice, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I feel she's being belligerent. I feel you're being belligerent. Um, this is like so sad and not a good look. And Ray is such a loving husband. But Ray, I think this is not her first, second, allegedly third time. Um, yeah, I'm just saying allegedly for me. I don't see it. Um, Most people, if it's their first time that I've seen, or second time, probably second time. Some people still be freaking out. They crying, stuff like that. But she answering questions, the what this is how I grew up. I grew up with the older people stated, pers a drunk mind is really the most soberest mind, because you they lose all their inhibitions and they tell the truth. So if you get somebody who's a compulsive liar and they drink, you wait until they drink, because that's when you're going to get the truth. So, let's go ahead and listen to the second part. And this is still courtesy of the Shade Room.
What's your name? Next car.
And this is with her in the vehicle with the officer. Now, do you notice where she's sitting? Um, Normally they put him in the back, even if he's not in a traditional, car with the barricade cage and all that stuff. But he's still being polite and still, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he knows the show or whatever, but she will let him know she's the grand dame. But hold on, here you go.
I'm Karen. They call me the Grand Dog.
Ron Dog.
I don't know if that's right. Yeah, they call me.
I'm sorry, Karen. I just told y'all, a person that's drinking, they are going to speak the truth. She said they called me the grand dame. He said the grand dame. Even look at his face over here. Even he laughing. You can see him laughing. You can see him laughing. Look at his face. You can see him laughing right there. And she was like, I don't know what that issue's about. Because she doesn't have to put up a pretense. She's speaking her truth. Here you go.
Go ahead.
What?
And they call me the Grand Dog. I'm black, I'm Russian, I own countries. And what's your name?
Next car.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grand Dog.
Ron Dog.
I don't know if that's right. And they call me that. Go ahead.
What?
And they call me the Grand Dog. I'm black, I'm Russian, I own countries. And what's
Okay, guys. I'm gonna try to clean that up when I do some editing, so you guys can really hear, because it was the background noise for me. So she, do you guys feel that she needs to go for an appeal after this? Now that we see this recording, and it was a little bit more, I don't have it over here. I just got what I have on the Shade Room. But, do you guys feel that she needs to go and try to fight this? I personally would not. I wouldn't have fought it you know, um, when they were in the beginning in March. You know, she wanted to fight, saying she wasn't read her rights and all that stuff. Now there is another clip out there that I did see on another content creator's page, but I don't have that clip. So if you guys, I'm gonna cut that part out too. But anywho, for me, it's 50-50. Do I feel sorry for Karen? Yes and no. I'm not sure if Karen has always had a problem with alcohol. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of, I don't know if she got all the help she needed because, when her parents passed away, um, I don't know. A lot of times when a person is drinking, when a person is using any type of what do I call it? Vice. When a person is using any type of vice, we all have our vices. Some of us eat food. Some of us, we all have different vices that we use to cope with what is going on with us. And a lot of times, no one knows what's going on with us, not even our husbands or our boyfriends or our families. So, and a lot of times we keep things in. And I'm not saying it's all a mental thing. It just sometimes everybody deals with things differently. And I'm not giving her a way out. I I don't know if they're gonna sentence her because this is her second offense. Um, I think they should do 50-50. I think they should give her possibly a wake up of a little or some type of jail time. And then she needs an extensive rehab that she has the money. They have the money. Ray, y'all have the money. So she needs a type of rehab away from everybody, including you, Ray. I could tell you love her down, but at the end of the day, we have to stop enabling our loved ones because we're trying to protect them because all we're doing is hurting them in the process. But she needs to go somewhere that there's no phone calls, no cameras. She needs a sabbatical. She needs a sabbatical from um, you know, uh, Real Housewife of Potomac. She needs a sabbatical. She needs to go somewhere that's therapeutic where she can get therapy. She can, just have horses are very therapeutic. She needs to go somewhere where the air is clean. She can just think and just drop all the pretense and pompous for me. So you guys tell me what you think, and that's just how I feel about it. I feel that not just jail time is going to fix this issue. Yeah, it's probably going to scare the bejesus out of her. But I think that she needs to cut all this stuff out. Like she needs a sabbatical from everything, because she always has that grand dumb face on. Even she cried a little bit at the reunion, like when she was fussing and she walked off camera. I remember it was so sad. And at that time, I didn't know how it felt to lose a parent. I do now. Parents, I do now. And it's something that stays with you every day, every hour, every minute. I don't know if she's trying to numb. I don't know if she's always had a problem drinking. I do not know. The only person really knows that is her and Ray and God. And Ray, if you truly, truly love her, you would hold her feet to the fire because you could have lost her. And that is it from me. That is it from Dear Ree. I hope you guys have an awesome Friday. I have some more videos I'm gonna crank out. I'm a little busy right now, so I just drop them as I'm doing them. So you guys have a great day. Hit that like button if you didn't hit it on your way coming in, and if you didn't subscribe, please go ahead. I want to hear you guys feedback. Don't just listen. Go ahead and tell me. Do you think what you think needs to happen, and do you think it's going to help her? I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. Until next time, peace and soul. Mwah.